fog today. The fog. Angola area. Old River area. Old River Angola area. Fog just hanging in there. Folks holding down here can't see them, but a couple waiting down here for me. Cruising. Folks out watching. And meeting a John McMillan. I'm gonna hit her look back right here. And kind of the way they got it buoyed in tight. Low water, just getting back on. So with that water, that fog's breaking over the top. That is cool. Way it's acting with the fog. The tow. That's a truck. Just a little, not too bad. Still see the surface of water, but it's trying to get up. Well, sitting here in Baton Rouge, waiting on Vendettos to show up, and get some supplies and stuff, and we'll be out of here. And but I'm set. Steak day. Well, as soon as the boat's clear, we'll top this thing around. In the fog. Before the fog gets here, maybe. It's just been in and out, but we can get topped around, laid back in. As soon as everybody clears. We'll be ready to top.
Marlowe southbound. Coming around our friend Jay here shortly. Marlowe.
Top this mess around.
Avenger will be behind the Marlowe. One loaded regulation. Be coming up on Bridger also. Avenger. Look down there, Marlowe.
Yeah, we got her topped around. Foggy. Stick that one in the hole. Right there, and then we'll top back around and head back out. Here at that road. Darrow Fleet in the fog.
Three, two, a foot. Alright, you inside on the foot. Inside on the starboard. 200 to come up.
Shoving in the hole. This situation, I figured I'd explain. What we were doing, we were at Darrow Fleet and we were southbound, but we had barges, obviously you can see on the face up area that we had to get out. And instead of doing them on the upper end, where they were, our boat was faced up, and basically it makes it harder. So we topped the boat around, or the tow around, that way we could pull stuff out the lower end. So we're facing upriver. We could pull stuff. We had to slide the boat. It just made it's really safer, easier handling the barges that way, and we can hold the tow. Everything works out better instead of the way we did it. We had to top around, and then when we get done with tow work, we spin back around and go south. So that's a little bit of why we did this. B. Come here, B. What are you doing, pretty girl? What are you doing, pretty girl? This is Kinfolk dog. And then Piper's awake. Y'all was crashed on a Sunday afternoon. Actually, it's almost, a month ago. Anyway, I try to tell, everybody wants to know where these places are. Here's how I do it, y'all. I'll just show you. This is Darrow. I was curious also. Darrow Fleet. Let's see. Zoom out. Anyway, I was trying to show that on the phone. But that's where it is. It's a ship. We were departing. I think it was when we were departing Darrow Fleet, and this was and I was off watch because I was this ship, and then the next little clip, and it's January 1st. It was January 1st, 2023, and hold on, see what time it was. Oh, I don't want to adjust. Let's see. Darrow Fleet Max. Oh, yeah, January 1st. There it is. See, Sunday, January 1st, 2023, 5:11. And it's right now 3:30, so, close. Anyway, me and the dogs, the pooches, are editing. Anyway, that's where it is, January 1st. I knew I was trying to show what I did on January 1st. But I mean, we were working. So that's where it is. And then I think the next videos are down around 164 Fleet. Anyway, just getting all this stuff together so I can get it posted. Thought it was cool. Some big equipment. Do you zoom out? That's big equipment. Nighttime fog. Sitting here at 164. And shutout fog, actually, it's kind of blowing around a little bit. It's about the best visibility it's been all night. Kind of blowing around. But yeah, 164. Oh yeah, it's trying to blow around. It might clear off a little bit. Everything's shut down right now, but you can see boat behind us. foggy. But yeah, I'm impressed with this, with my new, it's the iPhone 14 Pro Plus, whatever. It's the big iPhone. But it's got a really good cameras on it. Video and stationary. Little foggy windows. But yeah, I also noticed today from doing the live stream, I was noticing the improvement of the microphone. I've got a plug-in microphone that I might start using a little bit, but it's just a lot of it's the speed of and the ease of use of going with just a basic setup, which means not plugging it in, just using the phone itself. But yeah, I like the easy use of the iPhone. I don't have to I store everything on it. I use iMovie for editing, and it's just easy. You know, it's not the best quality all the time, but they're not too bad either. Yeah. Definitely, my windows fogged up a little bit. Of course, shades pulled in the back. For just basically for glare at night time. But yeah, see how it goes for a little bit. It's trying to blow around a little bit. Well, so far everything's just shut down. Nobody doing anything. Nothing moving in the fleets. But anyway, I think we actually have a boat or two ahead of us. Because there's boats. Like I say, we've got boats here long. Let's see, there's a few. A couple behind us. There's one behind us. A couple ahead of us. Yeah. A few boats around. After midnight, I guess this was January 2nd. Yeah. Actually, almost 3:30. Not too much longer, I'll be done with this watch. Yeah, it might blow off this morning. Kind of cleared off and then set back in. Can't really tell what it's wanting to do now. I think the wind's just blowing everything around. Anyway, foggy, I guess first night of the new year. How's that? Second morning. Anyway, that's what we got going on tonight, or this morning. 164. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we get a little light. See if we can. Then just. Yeah. Yeah. See the total a little bit out there, but actually that's more distracting than anything. Anyway, so that's what we got. Night. Boat coming by. good night vision. Low light. The Sunshine Bridge. Yeah. You can go there. Wow. Alright. Quit playing with that so much. The zoom. Nighttime zoom. Yeah. Very nice. A pretty morning. Looking upriver that way. There's a better picture ahead there. It really does pick up good and low light. Picks up real well.
Yeah, Roger, northbound just a little. From Bucktown.
Actually see better. I can see better with the camera than I can without. That's a trip. That's a trip.
Oh, where you sound good, Jeff. CO2, that's good.
Bad view. Not a bad view. Yeah, see, not too far off from. Get close to watch change. 50 minutes. Dang. The wide angle doesn't pick up. The wide angle is low light, but not near as much as this or the zoom. Pretty good though. I don't know. Sound like tornado alarms. They're loud. Golly. Pretty loud. Wow. That's a trip. A tow. Like 8 long. Yeah, 8 long. 7 wide. That's a tow. That is a tow. 200-foot long and 35-foot wide, each one of those barges. That is a big tow. That's some acreage right there, for Sure. Monrovia. Anyway, little ship watching here at Darrow. Pick up barges and put right out there. Zoom picks up really good.
Ron Snicker for the Christian Tea. Yes, sir. Which way you going?
Joe Margaret. Come on, Uncle Joe. We dropped 4 loads up there and we had some rigging on.
All kinds of activity. Yeah, nice evening. Waiting here. Darrow. Still.
Service Deb.
Ken Smith.
Hey, we just put the barber down for 2 minutes.
I can, I shall, I will.
Right, I gotta run out to my truck real quick when I get back up. These motors are.
Roger.
Just get with Ron. We need to,
Diving in there deep. Foggy. Yep, a little foggy. much changed down here below Greenville Bridge. You got a little traffic coming this morning, so waiting on a little traffic to clear. Pretty morning. And my goodness, it is nice for this time of year. It feels good. It's probably about 62. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty morning. Like I said, waiting for traffic. Traffic is morning coming down below the or above the bridge. There we go. A couple of them coming down up there. Yeah, it's not bad out. Not bad out at all. Windy, but other than that, oh yeah, oh yeah. River is on the rise for sure. But it's a nice morning. It is. January 11th, a little after 5. My man will be up here in just a second. I slept in on him a couple of watches for about 5 or 10 minutes, so I let him get a little rest this morning. Yeah. Oh yeah, breakfast burrito. She got some good stuff there, but old girl throws it out. Today we got breakfast burritos. Oh yeah, get a piece of bacon. Get a gallon. Noticed a little bit in the past few years that it's kind of something there, but yeah, it's really kind of, it looks like they, I don't know, I guess I haven't noticed it that much before. Right below the mouth of the Arkansas River, Napoleon area. Right, as a matter of fact, right above Napoleon Light. Makes me curious. I'm saying. For what?
Yeah, but what?
For what?
Is this for TikTok?
What's your excuse? No, it ain't for TikTok. I just want to prove. I'm gonna send this to Jason. That cook don't do nothing but sit around all the time. We can't get her to do nothing.
All right, Jason. Go ahead and give me a raise, buddy.
Look at this not doing nothing. Yeah. Oh, I forgot you's doing stuffed peppers today. Dang, girl. See, here I am making fun of you, and then you throwing out grub like this. Oh my goodness. All right, you redeemed yourself. We'll let you slide this time.
All right, this time. All right.
Oh, I was gonna go get. The reason I started videotaping is to get some of this damn water out here. Then you got me distracted. You see how you done that? Man, that water is getting it. It is bad. It's rough. Big rough water. Got that old girl blind. Look at her. Margaret around that thing. He got but 14. He got that old girl rolling. Hell yeah. Well, we were holding up down here below the turn, so he got her on down here for us pretty quick. But they run those boats hooked up. I think it's that old Bootsy B. I think that Legend's old Bootsy B. I'm pretty sure. Looks like her. It looks like her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's old Legends. I think it is. I think it's old Bootsy B. He got her stroking. He got her stroking. Hell yeah. They making some waves. Anyway, we are back in the way. That's so intriguing looking. Part of me want to just sit here and enjoy this, but the other part of me wanted to kind of share how some days can be just real peaceful. Waiting traffic, and it's just, yeah. at Randolph. And it won't be long, he'll be out of the turn and we'll blast off. That's pretty much it. Pretty cool. American Heritage is just sliding by. We got a handful of them. See where that, this is where we were also comparable video. Where they were doing fishing there. Barges. Picked up 6 brand new barges from Crowsville, you can tell. Getting the first paint scuffs on them. Pretty. 6 of them. Oh, look at them. All pretty. Pretty.
I need bump out of 100.
Yank her out of there. Ooh,
Pretty more.
drift coming out with it.
10, 5 more. Oh, good.
Sliding up in the hole. Sticking one back in. We're just holding here. Holding there. Caps and just
35.
leaning on it to hold it into the bank there and just not working hard while they get that one slid up. And then that one right there will go in that hole over there. And that'll be it.
100 more coming up here. $75, thank you. 30 more, slow her down. Touch up at 25. 15. 10 more. 5 more feet. 4. 3.
Okay.
Getting ready to take off right now. We're over there on the port side, getting ready to roll out.
All right, cool. What you need me to do? Y'all need me a wide? Y'all gonna turn me loose and have widen off this, and then come back in on it?
Yeah, right. Widen out, I'll slide these 3 up in there. You can lay in on me, not your zoo.
Okay, that'll work. They about to turn loose now. Ian, I guess y'all can start kicking me loose.
Joe. Whoever needs out there, Bruce, start kicking loose these 3. Alright.
There they go. Backing down. And we'll flip around the Mississippi River real quick. Try to catch as much of this as I can. Then we'll get into the fleets up there. We're right across from Budweiser too, by the way. Over there. Pay attention to what I'm doing. See, I get starstruck on some of the, these areas and views. I get to sightseeing turn into a looky-loo when I can't really need to be spinning this thing around. Spinning all around there. Tight quarters here. Gear spun. Here in St. Louis, across from Budweiser. Yeah. St. Louis. Downtown, there's an arch. Right there. Lights of the city. Wipe my camera off. Alright. Here at the Anchor Fleet. It's a cool outfit. It's a lot cool out. Woo. Gee, man. A little cool. Waiting to do a rigging swap, and then we gotta swap out rigging, and then we'll be out of town. Anyway, that's our night. Not a bad deal.
You think you get number one up? We gotta take the board out to the wire off.
Yeah, I'm holding it.
Hey, Roger.
But the lights of St. Louis. Bridges.
Yeah, looks like you get them out of there all right, huh?
Yeah, I'm going.
Well, we're fixing to finally get out of here. Leave St. Louis. We're just going right back down here to build tow.
Southbound, be coming out of the lower end of Cheney Rocks Canal, headed down Mercer McKinley Bridges, southbound.
I'm swap watches. I'm gonna piss food. Well, here at St. Louis this morning, trying to get things finished up.
What do you got next there, Gateway?
Anyway, channel's going. We're getting rigging thrown out of here so we can wire up or more. We got one coming from Osage and go right here. We're gonna face up at that other end and we'll get out of town.
My man waits right at this hole here. Yeah, John.
It's craziness.
You got him up there twitching.
When we're dealing with we're dealing with all three fleets basically. We're dealing with Lewis and Clark first thing this morning. Then we come down here to Reedy, and then we got Osage coming, and we're trying to get out of town. It's the way it is normally around here. It's delay and then rush. Yeah. So we're trying to get everything. I'm trying to listen to them.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I guess go stand by then out with them for a little bit. You can do a grocery order.
Anyway, we got that's what we got going this morning here at St. Louis, trying to get out to harbor. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning, man. That's what. Had to catch some of this. A little hazy, but not too bad. Sun start burning everything off. But that's it's downtown. That's the bridges up around the corner. Anyway, look cool. Crisp, cool morning in St. Louis. Anyway, we got, these are ours right here, these 8, and then we're gonna have one right here, so we'll have a block of 9, and like I say, we'll go get faced up on that and get out of town. But yeah. The hectic mornings trying to get out of Dodge. Trying to get out of Dodge, man. It's it can get fairly interesting, that's for sure. It can get fairly interesting out here. But like I say, we got out of Lewis and Clark fleet, come down here to this Reedy East side, and then yeah, Osage coming. So.
He said the horses hadn't delivered his mail yet.
And then you got constant radio chatter because I got to monitor channels. So I'm having to monitor all these fleet channels since I'm dealing with them, and then keep my guys on the channel. Anyway, yeah, it's not all peaceful and pretty skies and pretty scenery. I got the pretty scenery this morning, but it's I'm not quite able to enjoy it as much as I would kick back with coffee because we're kind of in a rush. But that's towboating. That's towboating. And front watch. I swapped over to front watch, so this is my first morning watch this morning, and it's a little getting used to. I prefer getting up early in the morning like this. I prefer seeing the sunrise, but when you're used to going to bed first thing in the morning, it takes at least a day or two to kind of get back in the swing of things and get reacclimated to the front watch. But anyway, that's what we got. Putting that rig in. See, so we can wire in. We're going to be longer, so we'll have rigging out here to wire these in. We'll have to throw some out of that coupling too. Yeah, that's what we got. That's what we got. Yeah, we'll leave here, and I think we've got pickups at Bricky's Mill down river, and maybe Cape, and then we'll get Cairo. I think we got pickups. Then we've got pickups all the way on down. We've got orders picking up all the way down. We're on a milk run, as they call it in the tramp trade. Stopping everywhere.
Get on your Mark.
But we're over on the East Bank. They call it, it's a East Side, Reedy East Side Fleet's what they call it.
As soon as we get baked up, to go to the store.
Yeah, I got too many channels going there. But yeah, it's a pretty morning in St. Louis. The little boats coming through. Harbor's kind of picking up business on a Saturday morning. I don't know what's all over the lock coming down from up above. I haven't paid attention, but I know we'll be getting out down south and get down through this shallow water. We get back down on the lower. I think we get back in some water. I hadn't checked river stages yet, but we still don't. There's not any water up here. Beautiful morning. Beautiful sunrise on the upper Mississippi River, crossing St. Louis. I figured I'd get a little video up this morning. Saturday morning viewing, maybe. I was going to do the live stream. I still might do a live stream. But I noticed it's a little more stable camera with when I'm doing this instead of doing the live stream. I don't know. It seems to be.
Jason, I told you I'd be out there waiting for you.
Yeah.
I know you are. I heard you on the radio earlier this morning. Good morning.
The rattling, everybody on the radios. That's not us, is it? Where is it? No, that's not one. They're bringing one from down below. I think that one's coming up from down there bringing our barge. I think. But, yeah. Pretty morning. Oh. About time to go to work. They're getting, as soon as they give me a shot and they get all the rigging thrown out, we'll go up the next couple and throw a little more out and then be ready to boogie.
Hey, Ryan.
Pretty morning. Your brickies. Picking up our 5 more, picking up 4 more loads and empty. Bluffs. Kind of cool. Really cool. Yeah, kind of neat. Anyway, doing our little rearranging, picking our stuff up, and we'll be out of here. And this is going to take a little while because we've got to do stick that one up in the hole, and we had to pull that one out, stick that one up in there, stick that one there, that one there, and then these two will go right there. So anyway, yeah. And the empty, we got an empty to grab out of here also. So yeah, there's that. Pretty even. We're just right here. We are actually 40 miles below St. Louis. 40 miles downriver from St. Louis. Not too far above St. Gen. We're just right upriver, a few miles upriver from St. Genevieve. But that's where we're at. Ricky's Mill. Not a bad evening, though. Not a bad evening. Train coming past. This is kind of neat. Yeah, neat. We're still here at Bricky's, picking our barges up, but that's kind of neat. Train coming past. Got an engine on the stern end too. I guess a caboose engine. See that quite often. That was neat. That was neat. Well, it's winter time. It's winter time. Have a little snow. Have a little snow. Man, I'm already ready for springtime. And I guess I'm gonna get a little snow. Eves Railroad Bridge. I like the arch top structure on it. Old bridge. Real old bridge. It was, I think, one of my first real nemesis bridges that I used to sweat. I think I for some reason this one used to kind of freak me out a little bit. I never had any real close call. I've had to run down through it on one engine, flank down through it one time on one engine one time. But really, I've never really had any real close calls with it. It's always been stressful to me, or not always. It used to be when I was younger, probably it was more stressful to me than some bridges. I think I even stressed more about this one than Memphis, or I don't know. For some reason, I think it just, used to bother me a little bit. But it's, actually not too bad as long as you just play that left-hand pier just right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it's kind of got a little slow turn right down through it. So
Do what now?
you don't want to come out wide out here. If you're out here, then you're in bad shape. You just kind of stay over here. Stay over here, kind of run this buoy line. kind of run that buoy line up around, but you see how it's kind of got a gradual turn to it, and it'll tend to set you over towards that pier over there, that right hand pier. But it's yeah, it's really not too bad. It's not too bad. But like I said, you get a little gradual turn, and when the water's really running, she can be squirrely down through here. And yeah, I think it's just like anything else, just a practice. I sit here and talk about how this bridge used to scare me, and as I'm looking at it now, it's yeah, it just seems so I don't know, it seems so easy to me nowadays. And I say that, and it's usually the problems that I face nowadays are ones that really pop up when I let my guard down a little bit and kind of get out of position. Those are really the only things that, and I would say that they'd more frustrate me if I get out of position. I'm more frustrated now than scared. I guess if that makes sense. It's a little uncomfortable to talk about, some of those things, because as a wheelman, you always want to exude this confidence, because it gives the crew confidence. Nervous captains make for nervous crew, that's for sure. That's one thing about it. I've always, even when I've been freaked out about something, it even helps me calm down and deal with it if I stay calm and don't get worked up about it. Sometimes you need to be a little excitable, but for the most part, doing what I need to do works better when you stay calm. Thebes, Illinois. I'll get a kick of that. I can't remember what that building is. If it's a house or what. I've been over there and checked it out before. Well, this is not great. I guess it is a house over there. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. But yeah. See, it's when it's running water, it's hard to see from this angle. But I'm doing a slow, gradual turn, and if you get over too far, that pier right there, you'll be out trying to outrun it all the way around there. And this is rock bottom stuff through here, so if you get over in there, you're not going to hit sand. You're going to rip bottoms the barges and boats out. It gets rock pinnacles and stuff like that. But see, you just kind of stay over here, and there's the buoy right there, and it's a slow, easy. If it was really running water and we had a bigger tow, I'd be jacked up on that pier a little bit more coming down through there. But really, it's just a nice, slow, easy turn. And see, it's going to set me right into the green lights for the wheelhouse. Actually, a little bit to the left of them. I'm not worried about it too. Oh yeah, we can make it perfect. We can make it perfect. Slide right under the green lights. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Almost. I'm lined up dead center, I think. Coming right over the center. A little left of. Pretty. Got the Viking Queen coming by. Beautiful boat. Shoving a lot of northbound loads in there. What? Gee, how wide are they? 5 wide at least. Looks like 5 wide in loads. Shoving at least 5 wide. Look like it got 30, 25, 5 by 5 in loads. No, they're more than that. 1, 2, 3, 6 long in loads, and yeah, that's a hoss right there. Seven loader barges northbound. It's a beast. Yeah, looks like that. Looks like 30 loads northbound. 30 loads northbound with empties across the head. So they've got 36, I think. I'll probably get corrected on that. But it's a big ass tow, y'all. I'll be able to see it from the stern. I'll be able to see it across the stern. Yeah, they're 5 wide. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think they're 5 wide. Looks like that. 5 by 6, 30. Plus 3, plus 35 barges and 30 of them are loaded northbound. Yeah, if you think I ain't impressed with that, yeah. Very impressed with that. That's stout. That's a lot of horsepower, man. It's a lot of horsepower. Who we got next? Mike Sanders coming up. I think that might be one of the ACBL boats. I think they renamed. I think it looks like ACL. Let's get the binoculars out and take a can. Yeah, it appears to be ACBL colors. ACL boat. And they've got empty tow, 6 by 4. They're scooting on up. They got a little bit lighter tow. They're making some time. Look at these. See these rollers on the boat that's what, a mile away. I'm looking at the rollers that we're throwing, plus the ones that get from that other boat that we're crossing right now. So some big rollers.